For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out alphatradingcardgames.com. What's poppin', everybody? This is Sabro54 on the Whimsy G Players channel. I got a double feature today of some TCG matches. As far as I know, Maebatsu, the guy that basically runs this One Piece sim, hasn't updated the game so that we can use OP7 cards. I mean, we can't really say anything to the guy. This is a completely free program, and I know he has a family and he just does this on the side. I did see a post on Twitter, even though I don't follow him, saying he's sorry for the late delay. But anyway, eventually he is gonna get to it. So I decided to use Perona once again, since I can't really update Blue Crocodile yet with the OP7 cards. So playing against a Garp from OP2, old card at this point, old leader, red and black. I think we have a few other options for this sort of combination, but I could be wrong. Like the brother trio from the starter deck, none of them is red-black. I think it's just different colors. No, I think there's red-black for maybe Sabo, but maybe it's a different combination. Who knows? I think it is red-black though. So I got the smoker down, and I took a hit in. I killed something with Ryuma. I'm looking good so far. I'm gonna go for 7. He's probably gonna let it happen, and do 6 with Perona too, because I'm just gonna do like a double blocker summon. I guess we can't really summon anything else. I'll keep the 2k guy Bartolomeo in hand, and then eventually once we get to 10 I can drop the Doflamingo for some big advantage. He has a lot more cards in hand, but that's because I've been blocking attacks, and that's about it basically. I guess we gotta see what happens. He needs to put some more pressure on me. I got the blocker, so I got some defense. Now this smoker, he does get double attack. He's from the starter deck actually, and he did pop with Brook, but I'm gonna block with the Cerberus there, take the opportunity. And I can't save my dude from the leader, and couldn't get another plus with Ryuma, but it is what it is. Now then, so since I don't got a lot to summon, I think it just means that we can put a bunch of Daunts, and I'm gonna make sure I kill something with the leader. I think, well, I'm gonna attack the leader, actually. Let's it happen. And I'll pop the dude with Ryuma, and I will summon the Bartolomeo. Because I could have put a bunch of Daunts and try to kill the dude, but I mean, I went for the leader. This makes it really risky for him. And just summon the presence down, because maybe just having the 2k in hand isn't enough right now. This I might just guarantee a block. And then I can summon the Doflamingo next turn. It works out like that. I mean, with all the cards he has in hand, it's not going to matter if you're going to be almost dead. He only has 1 life left. Once the Doflamingo drops 2, it's going to be a pain in his ass. But yeah, what else was I about to say? I mean, yeah, the dude, Batsu Games, gotta wait for him to update the game. Nobody can really complain when it's a free product. It's up to him when he's going to be able to update it, have enough time. In other news, I've been really watching Code Geass again. I watched the Lelouch of the Resurrection film finally after all these years. I'm always behind in watching my anime. And, you know, I watched that, and then it just really got me to rewatch the whole thing for the millionth time. The first season and R2. It's just too good, man. There's a lot of plot holes. I'll be the first to admit it. There's a lot of plot holes. And no, it's not the Euphemia shit. Spoiler alert. But it does have a lot of issues, season 1 and especially season 2, but it's just for every plot hole or just a bad moment, there's like 10 5-star moments in that show. So, too good. Okay, so attack the leader. I mean, I'm pretty much gonna make sure I go for game, not this turn, but next turn. I'm gonna set it up for next turn. So, freeze, freeze, freeze. Your blocker is freezed, smoker is freezed, and the leader is freezed. I got 3 lives, so unless he can summon a bunch of blockers down, he's basically dead next turn. I attack with the Flamingo, he can't stop that. And then I put all the Dons on the leader, and he can't stop that either. So that's pretty much how it goes. If you get into this sort of position, it's almost like it's checkmate, regardless of how many cards your opponent has. And I don't like this. I mean, it's much different. The rules, some significant changes compared to Duel Masters and Digimon, but the Dawn system, I have a lot of issues with it. I mean, it really just promotes aggressive play. And even if you got the chance to get going and get back and control the game, if you're almost dead and your opponent has all the Dons and big characters, then they're just going to kill you off. So you can't really just delay your control. So he's summoning more blockers here, but I can still use Perona to just suspend the bitch. And you're not really going to be able to do anything. I'll suspend the blocker. This could be risky. This could always backfire. But, I mean, I really just think I can go for game here. Just 10k. Are you going to dump everything? No, he didn't. And then I'm just going to put everything on Perona, and he just immediately scoops. So yeah, that's the cards he had in hand. GG for me. Okay, so that went well. But now we're playing against a more serious deck. Purple, black, or purple, red, actually. Trafalgar Law. So from what I've been hearing, this is one of the tier 1 meta decks that's a serious contender. From what I played against it, it can't be a pain in my ass sometimes. I did win against it though, too. So, can't really do much. But I did poke a card with Ghost Touch. And gotta let it happen if you're gonna put all those Dons. It's pretty annoying, man. So if I summon Perona here, I can poke a card, but then if I hit something in the triggers, he's just gonna kill me. And okay, thank God he didn't decide to discard. So now I'm gonna do Perona, and I'm gonna get the poke once again. He gets to decide, but it's still a poke, and that's about it. So far so good, but you know, this deck is pretty dangerous. I never really trusted what it's gonna pull out of its hat. So the Mr. 2 Bon Clay, it seems to me he's gonna pop my bitch, decrease the attack. 6k, I think there's an opportunity to discard the Bartolomeo, save myself. And yeah, put Dons back in the deck, get rid of my bitch, and erase you. Did he get the +1 with her? I didn't really pay attention. I forgot what the condition is for her to draw 2 cards. But the effect is like a pot of greed. Do you gotta be like behind in Dons or something? Something like that, I think. So I'm gonna suspend this dude. He can be a pain in the ass, so I might as well get rid of him. And I'll do Rebecca, almost forgot her name. Get my little +1. Bartolomeo is suspended, but I mean, he's gonna have to like burn an attack if he wants to kill him. Otherwise, I am gonna have him able to block next turn at least. And summon the small Uta. So I did make some changes into this deck as well. I got rid of the green Peronas and put in some of the admirals like Kizaru and Aokiji, you know, the plus guys basically. Aokiji, draw 1 +1, and Kizaru, the good blocker. I don't know why I didn't have those cards before. I was probably high, but they're in right now. And I put in this Uda too because she's actually not too bad for the 2 cost. She can't be attacked by leaders, and you can decrease cost every turn. They're gonna have to burn an attack, or as long as she's alive, you can keep doing it. And she does combo with Brook and of course Ryuma. Maybe it's bad that I have her in, but I mean I did took out the Penguin Sanji, so it's not like I took something really good. Penguin Sanji is mostly kind of an early card, and then if you don't really summon it, you're not gonna summon it. And to just regulate your hand, that helps too. So how the fuck did he get all these characters down? I have no clue. The one dude is cheap, but anyway, so I gotta... I think that kid, is he like a blocker or what? What are we gonna do? I mean, if I summon the... what the fuck are you called? The Moria, I don't get the max value, and that always pisses me the fuck off. So I go for the Penguin dude, and that probably was a terrible ass idea. I'm not gonna really be able to do much. And I am gonna try and kill something. 7k just to attack this thing. It's so stupid. It's probably gonna let it happen. Yes, Eustace Captain Kid is a blocker, so you're just gonna let that happen. And I get Kizaru down, but it makes me think that I really just fucked up here. I'm just being too slow. So Nico Robin comes down, or Missile Sunday in this case. And I think he did get the plus. He had enough dons. It's kind of a cool card too, but I really wish like the purple yellow crocodile was better. It's like almost all of the other characters are ass. And he has all of these cards that help him replenish dons. And that's sad. I can't really block for shit. All of those guys are dudes that I just gotta summon. And will I make it in time? I mean, the double flamingo is gonna be pretty sweet as long as I can survive. I'll freeze everybody. So at 7k, gotta let it happen. And we just barely survived. So here's what I'm gonna do. I can't really do shit but summon Flamingo. I can't suspend Nico Robin, and yeah, at this point, it's just gonna come down to what I've been saying. I can regain control over the game, but all he has to do is just put all the dons on Nico Robin in attack, and I still get my ass kicked. So I'll try and kill the bitch. He discards, surprise. Flamingo, I mean, I'm gonna freeze the leader, Kid and Reiju, but that's about it. I can't do anything else. So, you know, he can attack with Robin and the other bitch. So just put a bunch of dons. I can't really stop this. I mean, I just got like... Okay, got lucky with the trigger here, thank God. But I mean, if I didn't get this, I was gonna lose here. Just... Perona in hand wasn't going to be enough. So he has all the other dons in the world, but I don't think he's going to just go for game now. He's probably going to summon something. Summon the small dude, Gordon, and never mind. I think he is going to get rid of the blocker, so he can still go for game. Great. So rush. Yeah, I'm toast. It's basically GG. I could have done something. I think I had that turn where I just not summoning the Moria messed me up. But I mean, it is what it is. Happens. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a like. Share the video with your friends. And I'll see you guys next time. What up?